Alright, so this is my second time recording this video because I left out some things, but we're just gonna make it a whole new video. First and foremost, I look terrible. It's all good. It's right before Thanksgiving, and my baby's gonna get me straight. But so a lot of people been asking me how to start car hauling, hot shot, a trucking company, a transportation company in so many ways. But today we're gonna talk about the car hauling and the hot shot, right? So I made notes on it. This is my own notes. I'm gonna read what I put. I'm not taking nobody else's video and then gonna put it on as if it's my own. These are my own notes that I did just so that if it's something that I won't forget this time, because certain things I feel like I didn't put in, and I'm not gonna go into too much detail because yeah, I want to just get the basic part of it out the way. Then if anybody got more questions and they ask me, okay, then I'll go into further detail. But this is just about the basics. The beginning steps are actually the same for whatever company you're trying to make that's transportation based. So you want to start by getting the LLC. Right, the price of your LLC depends on your location. I'm in Virginia, whereas the price for us is $100. We're gonna address this now. If you want to get funding for your business, trucking is a high risk industry, so you don't want to name yours such and such trucking. Right, you want to name it like a logistics or LLC, because once you go to putting your industry that you're in your name, that could affect your business credit, your loans, and so on and so on, right? Because of your I think it's an NAICS code, whether it's high risk or not. So next you want to get a tax ID, which is your federal ID number. They're the same. It's free. You go on the IRS website for this. Next you will go get a DOT number. DOT number is free. Right? And the DOT number allows you to haul within your state. Now the MC number is what costs, and that's the second part of the DOT number. The MC number is for if you're crossing state lines, right? So that costs, I think it's about $300 to $400 for a filing. Your number won't go active until you have insurance on file, right? So until you get insurance on file, you won't be able to haul. That's just simple. With the insurance is different because you can get the lease DOT amount for the MC number to go active, right? But when it comes to the car hauling aspect of it, you're gonna need different requirements. So you want to pretty much check with each customer to make sure you fit the requirements. Now, just to get going on the insurance, I know before I started with $1,000 down to Progressive. Progressive is pretty much the top dog when it comes to car hauling. I know the insurance was about a $750 general liability. I think that was the minimum for to get the MC number. I can't remember whatever else, but the thing about it is, once you get your insurance, which you might want to start low, like I started with a 1-car trailer, that might not get you over the edge, but you know, start with what you got or whatever. But you gotta pay the same thing if you was getting insurance on a car. You have to pay a down payment to start your policy. So when you do this, you need to be ready to roll, because your insurance is gonna be due within a month. Whether you made money or didn't make money, that insurance is due. So you need to get on it. So then from there, once you get the insurance straight, you want to get on Central Dispatch and set up. Central Dispatch is about $120 a month. They like the Walmart, Amazon of car hauling. Everybody, for the most part, comes here, upload their vehicles that need to be hauled. You can get the vehicles, and sometimes they will make you go other places to so say I got a vehicle on there, and I just posted it on Central to get you to get more people who may be able to take it from me, but I may not book it on Central. I might have my own app, my own website, my own situation of how I do it. That happens a lot. That's cool. But Central gonna get you in the game. You can literally only use Central and make it. That's how serious Central Dispatch is. So for your out of state, this is just DOT. This is MC number for out of state. You gotta have active MC number. You gotta have $1 million liability policy and 35,000 cargo, which means they want you to have more, but they accept 35,000 per car. So if you got a 1-car trailer and you're about to haul a Bentley, don't take it because you're not covered if you go with the minimums. That's just how that go. If you only got a 35,000 cargo per car, you got to be very careful, because you can incident will happen, and they happen when you don't expect them. More often than not, you're going to have an incident, whether you take care or you're going to probably have an incident, whether somebody else do something, or it's bound to happen if you out there enough, right? We've all had them. You learn from them, and that's when you learn from them is how you minimize them, right? Cool. So now if you in-state, which is DOT, you got to have an active DOT. You got to have a $300,000 liability policy and still that $35,000 cargo coverage per car, right? So from here, it's pretty much my perspective on things. I like to start businesses with the least amount of money and grow it, because now with this truck now, it's about $45,000-$50,000 I had a note on. Problem with that is, if you just starting out and you got to make that amount of money and say this is not working for you, you still got to recoup, right? You don't want to start in and you $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 in, and you got to get your money back in order for you to say, hey, I'm done, right? You don't want to do that. I started with a gray 2500 I bought from the insurance auction. I bought an Audi and I bought the pickup truck together. $1,000 or so. Sold the Audi, kept the pickup truck. Ended up getting a 2-car trailer because it was on sale Facebook Market, and then I went and got a 1-car trailer. So I started low, worked my way up. I'm still building, but yeah, you want to start in a generous situation, because if it's not for you, you do not want to be deep in. You're already going to be deep in with insurance, and if you got a trailer already, all of those type of things, right? So next step is, if you don't have a CDL, you got to stay under 26,000 pounds. That's just the nature of the business. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get stopped by the DOT if you in at least a 2-3-car trailer or better. The 1-car trailers, they don't really bother too much. You need to make sure you load it both ways to maximize your profit, because one way can be profit, one way back can be fuel. And as you can be able to take more cars, you can finesse the system, right? You want to get a winch on your trailer, because there's a lot of in-ops on there. You get paid way more money for in-ops, because tow trucks charge about $65 to $85 just to hook up to you, right? And if you can take it and minimize them, well, take away them having to take a tow truck, you in the game. Car haulers, we normally get a less of a rate than a tow truck, because we normally going further, I guess, and we can take more than one vehicle. But you get that winch, you putting yourself up that ladder, and you need to do that. I know vehicles from where I'm at, Richmond, going to Powhatan, we normally pay probably about $150, $100, if that. I had a winch on the load one time, paid me $400. That's a lick. Ain't gonna always happen like that, but hey, try your hand. Direct customers is the way to go, because in order to survive, you need consistency. You need as much work as possible, and you have to do good work. You have to be on time. You have to be honest. You have to be careful, not damaging everything, stuff like that. Last thing is about fuel cards. You can get fuel cards to help you throughout the month. Some of them you can pay once a month. Some you can pay once a week. Some you can pay every 2 weeks. Some you got to pay twice a week. You might have to use your credit to get a fuel card. Sometimes you may not have to personal guarantee it. But the thing about that is it'll help you out, right? The less you come out of pocket, and you can let the company itself fund itself. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to do it. I came out of pocket a lot, and I use my personal credit for my business. That's a big no because now I gotta kind of like pay that off in order to make personal moves and stuff in life. You don't want to go that step. I mean, if you absolutely have to, you can, but I prefer you not do that. Like, even my truck is in my personal name. It's cool because I use it to work, so it's paying itself off. But when it comes to other stuff that I need to do in life, I have a big car note in my name. Whereas if it was in a company name, right, it wouldn't be that bad because my personal slate would be, it's cool. At the end of the day, you're not gonna just go get no car note in your company name that easy anyway. So maybe that's the way you got to do it. But to each his own. I'm not here to tell you what you got to do. I'm just here to tell you the steps to do it, and that's about it.